Hello everybody, and welcome back to Fallout 3. So, this episode we're going to be going to Point Lookout. However, I need to make a little bit of I need to mention a few things before we go there. So, the first thing that should be noted is that from here on out, any episodes that I make will be the equivalent of an entire week's worth of recording. So this is going to be episode 15. So episode 15 will be my recordings from Monday to Friday. It'll be all one episode. The reason for this is because I have a much tighter schedule than I used to have, and I'm only able to record like 1 to 2 hours of recording every day at this point, with the occasional exception. But in most cases, I can only record about 1 to 2 hours. So 1 to 2 hour episodes would mean that like every single 2-3 parts there'd be a new episode, and that just looked really confusing, and it would just get really big, and it'd be like an episode like a 60-70 by the time I'm done, even though really I should have been done by like episode 30. Not even. Probably should have been even faster than that. So because of that, I'll be making it a weekly thing. So this does mean that like every episode should get more hours to some degree, so they should last a little bit longer, but at the end of the day, it should not make too big a difference. The biggest thing you guys will notice is that the episodes will seem to be cut up weirdly sometimes. And like I'll say like, okay, gotta take a break now, and then you'll see me like 2 seconds later come back and say, all right, welcome back. Things like that is gonna happen probably, and it's just because I need to leave and then come back like 10 hours later and continue recording. So that's the main reason why. So yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to point out. And second thing is that if you haven't seen the update video that I released recently, then it should be like the April 14 or 15 one or something like that. My computer is running worse than it usually does. It's getting to that point now where it's basically dying, and I need to get myself a new gaming computer. So because of that, I don't see too much of a problem with Fallout, thankfully. But if you do see some form of choppiness, hopefully it's not too laggy. But if there is some form of choppiness, then or like lag or something like that, then I apologize, but there's really nothing I can do about it right now. I have to actually order a new computer and get it brought here and everything first. So yeah, I would build my own, but I don't have the patience, time, or money to build my own, or anything like that. So anyways, besides the point though, this should all be fixed soon enough. It's just a matter of me needing to get the time to order and everything. For now, though, we will be moving on to Point Lookout. Let's move on, shall we? Let's go ahead.
Are you going to Point Lookout? I need your help. My daughter stowed away on the Duchess Gambit a few weeks ago, and I've been worried sick ever since. I haven't heard anything from her, but if you're going there, could you look for her? Please, I'll do anything to help.
Oh my god, it's so dark. I can't promise anything, but I'll look for her.
Oh, bless you.
I like that
Her
answer.
name is Nadine, and she left a couple of weeks ago. Said she wanted to see the world. Silly little thing that she is. That Tobar said he dropped her off at Point Lookout, but who knows what's happened to her since then. I don't know if you can convince my little Nadine to come back, but just give her this note from me, would you?
What can you tell me about your daughter?
She's about your age, and when she left, her hair was dyed bright orange. You shouldn't have any problem recognizing her. She told me she wanted to go find her fortune, but I thought it was too dangerous. I should have known better than to say that. Moment I told her she couldn't go, it was just a matter of time before she ran off.
You know anything about Point Lookout?
Only that it's where Tobar gets those punga fruits he sells off. Must be making a good profit off of them, too. I hear rumors the place is full of swamps and killer plants, but I don't know about all that.
Alright, well I need to be going.
Please, find my daughter.
Yeah, well calm down. Okay, so yeah. Trunk? I guess the trunk is here if you want to store some items away before you go to Point Lookout, because you want to get new items from Point Lookout. Will I need to? Really? I'm never gonna use pulse and revolver probably. It's like a shotgun, but shotguns do represent, I think, the entire like guns shots kind of deal. It's weird. I don't know. I think like if you get a shotgun, the damage gives you like a general idea of what would happen if all the bullets hit. I think. Not sure. Old Painless is basically useless at this point. I might as well get rid of that. Lincoln's Repeater is pretty much not that good anymore either. A hunting rifle, yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna go back to Tenpenny Tower and drop off some of my stuff in my room. Because if you drop off an item in a container, it does stay there. It doesn't go away. It will stay there the entire time. And then when you come back later, it will still be there. Especially if you drop it off in an area like inside your house. I don't know if you drop it off in an outside area if it does it. I'm pretty sure it does. It's not like Fallout 4. Items don't regenerate and reset. Containers don't reset anymore. But I would still put your stuff inside like a room of some kind that you'd remember easily. So I'm going to go to my room and do that.
I'm sure.
I think it's right here, right? The penthouse suits? Yeah. Now I'm going to drop off a few items that I don't require for Point Lookout. Because Point Lookout's a much tougher DLC than the other ones were. So I apologize for any background noise you guys could be hearing. There's nothing I can do about it right now. But I just dropped off a few things. I now have 168 weight out of 250. And we'll be going back. I'll meet you guys there. Oh, hey, it's snowing. Has it ever snowed before because of the weather mod? I don't remember ever seeing snow, but it's possible there might have been snow and I just didn't remember, to be honest. I didn't really recognize it. Huh. Alright, so I just waited for a bit there.
I need your help.
Yeah. And so now let's go talk to this guy.
Welcome, my friend. I am Tobar the ferryman, and this fine vessel is the Duchess Gambit. We're just back from Point Lookout, but it won't be long before we set off again. Interested?
I don't really know. Just said Rise from Strangers. I might be. What's so special about Point
You
Lookout?
look like a woman who's been around the wastes, so I'll cut right to it. In Point Lookout, you'll find fresh-grown food, mysterious locales, and treasures as of yet unlooted. But keep your wits about you, because there's more than a few exotic critters and inhospitable locals. So stay here if you're too dainty to rough it.
Nice boat. You must have seen a lot of places with it.
You should have seen her back in her heyday. Why, we traveled up and down the coast from the Commonwealth to the Broken Banks. Good times, but these days she's not fit to take out to the coast. Too many spouts ready to drown her and too many critters looking for lunch. But the Point Lookout run is good enough for now. We've got a sweet deal ferrying cargo and the occasional traveler.
Tell me more about Point Lookout.
Down south, this side of the bay, there's a soggy strand of beach called Point Lookout. Oh, it's got it all. Ruins of ancient pleasure towns, mysterious swamps bristling with treasure, and all practically untouched by outsiders. But if you're curious, I could offer you a ride over to that faraway land. For a nominal fee, of course.
Okay. Any more?
Down... Oh, it's...
Okay, it just told me to say it again for some reason. A girl named Nadine caught a ride in your ship. Any idea where she is?
Ah, Nadine. Sprightly little tomboy with more curiosity than common sense, that one. Caused so much trouble on the trip that I probably would have thrown her overboard if she hadn't reminded me of myself at her age. Haven't seen her since we hit land at Point Lookout. But knowing her, I'll bet she's gotten herself in plenty of trouble.
Oh boy. Well, I'd like to buy a ticket.
Looking for fame and fortune? Hoping to cultivate the delicious punga fruit? Or just looking to run away from your life on these dreary shores?
Ugh, boy, they're expensive. Wow. That's really expensive. Okay. Well, might as well also take all your stim packs, because you can never have too many stim packs. Ever. Refined and wild. Now, I don't see the point of the refined one, because the refined one gives you +5 more at the cost of double the rads, but this one costs half the rads but gives you 10, only -5 more. It would have to give you 20 for the refined punga fruit. or it to be an equal 1-1 upgrade. That would just be faster. But this one you're losing more than you're gaining. So I don't see the point. Alright, well, I'm just gonna take that from you. Can I sell you anything? You do have money. I don't think I have anything I can sell you, though. Aid. Purified water I don't need. I don't think so. I don't think I have anything I can really sell him. Nope. Alright. Anything else?
Once you've got a ticket, just head into the cabin and settle in on the cot. We'll be there in no time. Let's see what you got to trade. Happy to oblige.
Alright, I'm ready to head out.
Whenever you're ready, just take a rest on the cot in the cabin. We'll be at Point Lookout in no time.
Okay, so go into the cot and let's rest our heads, I guess. Nice little place he has here. Oh god, you scared me. Does he follow me, or no? I just went into the car for some reason. Okay.
Hello, traveler.
I'm already leave it. Let me save real quick. And there's another footlocker you can use in here if you want to have it on the boat. Alright, well, let's go. Let's travel to Point Lookout. Let's do this. I like how every single DLC, no matter what, they change the pictures of the loading screen. Except for Mothership Zeta, I think. I think that one doesn't change. Can't remember, to be honest. Oh, what the hell is that thing right there? Was that a Milder King? Might have been. Maybe just a Milder, I just couldn't see the full shape from this far away. I like this music. This is a dreary place, ain't it? Especially because this game has this area in the normal game usually has like a very green, bluish tint to it. It's like very, very, very oppressive. With the Fallout mod, that's been removed. Oh boy, frame rate. What the heck? Okay, it's loaded in now. Oh boy, my frame rate's pretty bad here. Hopefully that's not common throughout the DLC. But yeah. Now with the Fallout mod, everything's just really gray and dark. I love it.
Welcome to Point Lookout, my friend. The trip was fine. The weather's nice and damp, and everything out there looks pleasant as ever.
Raining.
Looks like nothing's changed since my last visit, except all that smoke I saw on the way in.
Things burn down all the time, especially around me.
Oh, it's smoke, all right. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And where there's fire, there's profit to be made selling an extinguisher. That smoke's coming from old Calvert Mansion. I always heard it was haunted, but more importantly, I always heard it was full of pre-war treasure. I know I said Point Lookout was perfect for treasure hunters, but it's a rare day when you get a beacon like that.
Oh, cool. Alright. Tell me more about Point Lookout.
You're staring at it, friend. Drink it in.
Staring at you.
See the glorious boardwalk, fabled pleasure town of the sunny past, and beyond it lies the haunted swamplands. Who knows what's hidden in them? But while you get your bearings, my friend runs an excellent supply shop right here near the boardwalk.
Alright. Any place to recommend in Point Lookout?
Depends what you're looking for. If you need supplies, head to the shop over at the end of these docks. Convenient, and I get caps for referring you. If you need a place to stay, there's an old motel further into town. The beds there are still pretty soft, even if it's because they're full of lice. And if you're looking for some hunting, there's a fella named Plick who runs a club out in the northeast. Strictly for high rollers, though.
Alright, I have to go now. Oh boy, this place is the frame rate doesn't like this right now. My computer isn't liking this frame rate. But hopefully that goes down as I get into the area itself. If not, looks like we're going to be playing with a little bit of choppiness. I have heard that the DLCs for Fallout, especially Point Lookout and the Pit, especially the Pit's the worst one of all of them, they tend to push Fallout's limits a bit. And even though good computers can still run it, normal everyday computers from when it came out and consoles used to have a little bit of a hard time running it perfectly. Hello there.
Well, hello there, young traveler. The fates had told me that I would receive a visitor today. But I'm being rude. I am Madame Panada, and this is Madame Panada's House of Wares. For all things a traveler needs, I am here to provide. Bullets, stim packs, armor, weapons, junk. If you need it, Madame Panada has already anticipated your need and procured it months ago.
Can you repair something for me?
Certainly.
She has a repair
Madame
skill
Panada
of
is quite
5.
handy with a wrench. Certainly. Madame Panada is quite handy with a wrench.
You have the worst repair skill I've ever seen. What you have for sale?
And what is it you would like to purchase?
Do you have 5mm? You do have 5mm. I don't need 5mm, sorry. You do not have the weaponry I require. Okay. Oh, a lot of combat armor. Good for her. She has T45D power armor? Oh my god. I mean, it's nothing compared to what I have now, but that's kind of funny to think that she sells that. I'm gonna take all your stim packs like I always do. Weapons. Well, actually, first aid. Are you selling? No, you're not. Okay. Well, let's see if she was selling stealth boys, because that's something I've always wanted to figure out exactly how does stealth boys work. Now, levered action rifle. I'm not gonna get that because it's pretty much useless for me, considering the weapons I currently have. But it's a pretty decent rifle considering everything. It's a close range, fast firing rifle too. It has a pretty good DPS to it. I think that's all she has that's really interesting. I mean, she has 2 miniguns, but I already have a Vengeance, so I don't have to worry about that. The one thing I'm worried about is I don't have much ammo for Vengeance if I remember correctly. I have to buy some before I came here. Yeah, only 1,000. 1,400. It's not much for it. So that's gonna be interesting to have to deal with that. Yeah, I have to go now. Alright, so yeah, that's a thing. But anyways, I think she does have something we can take full advantage of though. So if we get down here, the wall safe here that I can crack through. Alright, didn't break something this time. And some pre-war money and some bottle caps. I'll take it. There's recycle there too. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna see the recording is noticing all this lag. It might just be my bigger screen that makes it more noticeable though. Alright. There should be some buildings I can go through here. Actually, is it? No, not here. Did she actually change the name of it? No, she didn't. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here. Let's move on. Is a... Oh, cool. Right. There's a little place here that she like kind of hides out in. There's a smuggler here. Completely dead as she sleeps with the smuggler. Remains. Yeah, that's a thing. All of her frag mines. Damn it. Oh, damn it. There we go, got it, finally. Stim packs, radix, and I don't need blood packs. Okay. Let's go ahead then, shall we? Let's try to... There should be a town nearby that has like a bunch of like... Or not a town, sorry, like a motel or something. Is this it right here? Yeah, this is it right here. There we go. This is oh god, there's enemies here. You see me? They told us... Oh, okay, they're just dogs. Okay, it's not that big of a problem. It's a couple vicious dogs. There we go. Oh, where are you? There you are. He's dead. Okay, so there's this motel here, and there are some rooms in this motel that are open. Let's see if I can find one. There's one over here.